Yo, what is up, everybody listening to the podcast right now? Demo podcast.
Always
Don't
get
start,
you.
bro. Don't start. Look,
That just
I gave
always
y'all
gets
the
me off.
warning. It's always gonna make them laugh. But as you guys can hear, I got Prag7 with me. Say what's up, bro.
Yeah, what up?
And I also got my wife with me. She has a special guest today. Say what's up, baby.
Hey.
So, it always gets everybody every time. So when we're recording, I try to record as much professional as I can, and it always be like now recording, and then people start laughing because it's out of nowhere. So, anyways, though, let's get right into the subject of why you guys clicked on this video. So, I want to talk about the Cube event. Rip Kevin in chat. You guys can say it in the comment section. If you guys don't know, the Cube was called Kevin. That's what people called it. That was the nickname of the Cube. Kevin. I don't know why they named it Kevin, but anyways, so for those people that don't know and don't keep up with Fortnite, while we're talking, I'm gonna have the clip rolling in the background, well, basically in front of you, of what happened and what it looked like. So the Cube event, when it finally exploded, you guys see the screen of this, just like kind of like a heaven type. It's not really heaven because I mean you can see, but they're like outside of Fortnite on the servers of Fortnite. That's kind of what it looks like, like some type of technology. The pipes, the pipelines and all that stuff. It looks like some type of like Intel core of a computer or something like that. But then what interests me is all the circles up in the sky. You see that, Prax7?
Yeah.
All the circles up in the skies. And the only thing that can come up to my head is the multiverse. I don't know if you ever heard of the multiverse. If you haven't, do look that up. So the multiverse there's a theory that there is unlimited amounts of worlds living in the same time, just like in the same time as us, but just different persons. Like for example, it could be me in a different world, a different Earth, but I might be evil, or I might be a superhero, and the other one I might be an alien, and another one I might be a news reporter. Another one I might be, a plumber. I might be a president. For example, stuff like that. So it's called the multiverse. So that's what do you think about this? What if they ever try to put that into a season? So you saw how they try to.
I don't know. It'll be weird. It'll be like a huge turn, to be honest.
I think that would be dope though. Like, what if they had a return, like a different world, like Fortnite Earth 2, where like in that season, in season 7, for example, what they have is like the old Fortnite come back, like season 1 or something like that.
That would be lit. Cause
that would be so dope.
I think they're gonna do like a throwback season.
Yeah, they should.
Fortnite in the future, to be honest, because a lot of people didn't get to play Fortnite during season 1, and a lot of OG skins are on season 1, like the Black Knight and all that. So I think they'll do that in the future, but I don't know about this multiverse thing, to be honest.
I think it'll be a multiverse thing just because of the different Earths. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's so dope.
Yeah, I mean, it would be lit if they did that with like a new map type thing around it.
Yeah, right. I mean, what? Also, you see, season 5 was with the real Earth coming onto the fake world. From us coming to Fortnite. Remember that? Like with the Good Burger disappearing, going to the California deserts. So what if they do that with that's what I feel like they're gonna do, but with the multiverse. And you see the big butterfly. And then you see people holding the butterfly. What if that butterfly takes you between the universes? Like it teleports you between.
That's a big theory right there.
I know it is, bro. And then like you know how Creative Destruction has like this little thing following you around the whole time. What if it does that for season 7? Yeah, imagine it does that with the butterfly though for season 7, and then out of nowhere you pop off in a different world. Everybody else is just teleporting to a different world or something like that. That would be so sick.
Yeah,
bro.
That would be pretty crazy.
That would be crazy. I think that's what they're gonna do with season 7.
That would be crazy. But I honestly would just like a whole new map.
I mean, I feel like that's what they're gonna do though. Potentially.
Like just something big. Like the Cube event was pretty big, but I mean the scene and everything, the scenario was pretty big.
Since you just brought that up, was the update a W or an L? Because I feel kind of like in between. Because first of all, Loot Lake's been there since the beginning of Fortnite. They changed up that whole. I mean, rotations has been changed just because of Loot Lake. Loot Lake is a big rotation change.
Overall, Fortnite Mirrors, to me, my opinion, I think Fortnite Mirrors update was everything about it was good because they added a whole new meta with these rotations. Like now it's they made Fortnite like more fast paced with the rotations, with the gliding and stuff. The fall damage got taken off.
But doesn't that take away some skills from players? Because now the people don't got to worry about getting shot down.
I mean, I don't know. It just makes it, in my opinion, I think it makes it more chaotic, like just more chaos overall.
I mean, it does, but like some people think, I kind of agree too. Where like with the new redeployment of the gliders, it takes away that skill fact that you have to do like 3 layers, 4 layers of protection of stairs so you won't get shot down. While now you get shot down, you re-glide. You know what I'm saying? You glide away and you cool, you chilling. Well, back then you also, if you wanted to catch yourself, what you could do is catch yourself by building, which take a lot of skill, or you could fastly put a floor and then a bouncer right on top of it really quick. Which that's a lot of skill to do. Not a lot of people can do that.
I feel like it has the glider deployment has some pros and cons to it.
Yeah. The pros will be rotations. I'll say that, and it's way more fast paced the gameplay. The cons will be the skill wise. It doesn't take that much skill to just press the button and you're gliding away instead of taking damage. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work. I've seen people fall. But anyways, let's go back to this update thing with the cube event. So as you guys can see, I'm put up this picture also. The picture right after the cube event went off. You guys see Loot Lake. Now it's called, what is it called, like Leaky Lake, something like that. What's it called?
Leaky Lake.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. It was something like that, but that's a new name of it.
Oh yeah, Blue Lake. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Leaky Lake. Yeah.
Leaky Lake, something like that. So so that's what interests me down. So first of all, they changed it. You can hear a new sound effect. Have you heard the sound effect when you go there?
I haven't really been there.
Oh, it sounds like a heavenly type angel singing, bro. And there's like the rainbows going through.
Honestly, Fortnite, I don't know. It's just, you can make just so many theories out of this whole cube event thing that's been going on for a few months now.
You can,
like they've just been teasing, and every update is just new teasers, and like you can make up so many theories that it makes it to where like you can't figure out what's gonna happen next. Like this whole new cube event thing, nobody knows.
That's crazy good though. You know how much revenue that brings to Epic and brings excitement to the people, bro.
Yeah, that's what makes it good for real.
Yeah, dude, that's insane. But I want to talk about this though. In the middle, right after Kevin exploded, there's a couple of like his pieces in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You see that last picture I sent in the chat? Look at it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like the what's the stones in like England or something like that? That are standing in a circle. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Egyptian pyramids, bro.
No, not pyramids. No. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. Stone in England, it's like England, something like that. Dude, I gotta look it up. It's like one of the biggest human mysteries that we can find out. They're called the Stonehenge, something like that. Stonehenge, the stone circle. I'll send a picture. Hold on, I'll send a picture real quick, and so you can see what I'm talking about. It reminds me of this so much, bro. Like how even in Transformers they had this on there. So what if they try to make it something like that? Like, I don't know, but there's so much theory to talk about, but it's just in a perfect circle. And that makes me think about that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
It is pretty similar, yeah.
It is pretty darn similar, bro. Like,
how does that even happen? It's crazy.
I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. So, for them to bring that on Fortnite, that's such a big, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's so... There has to be something going on there. And then they got a rainbow. Then they got, like, the angel sound effect going on. Like, bro, I can't wait for Season 7. Because how much... Look, this is my theory. Okay. Season 7 is a multiverse. Okay. And you see how they still have, like, what they call it, the shadow circles or something like that with the... You jump off. So, what if they make those either explode and there's, like, new places all over the map? Or if they do each multiverse, a piece of the multiverse, one of the cities goes into that shadow circle. Or something like that. I don't know. I predict something going on with the multiverse, though. That's my prediction going on season 7.
I just hope we get a taste of something new, like just something different around the map. Like, you know, just a big area change or a whole new map.
What if they get rid of Tilted?
That would be something big right there.
That'll change
big, completely. That'll change the rotations and everything. something like that is what I want for the
I don't
next
think
season
I
or
don't
for
think
the
they'll take
next
away
year.
Tilted though. I feel
No,
like
I don't
they'll
think they
take away.
will.
I feel like they'll take away maybe Salty or like something like that, like a second high grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the biggest place to go on Fortnite, everybody knows is Tilted. Second biggest place could be something like Salty. It could be Retail Road. That's what's Park. What the heck? What's it called? In the top left corner. Pleasant Park. Pleasant Park.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. That's second degree like top traffic. So what if
Yeah.
they take away one of those? Something like, because I know this is a shadow circle between, there's one in retail and there's one by Salty, and right in between Salty and what's it called, bro? What's it called, the farmers?
No, not Anarchy. Fiddlefields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What if they take away those places? That'll be dope, bro. I don't know. I feel like all right. What's your prediction? My prediction is multiverse. Something that gonna happen.
I don't honestly have a prediction right now, but I just hope next season isn't too futuristic. Like I hope Epic can like just hold themselves from like messing the game up to where it's like too futuristic.
Right.
Like bring it
What
back
if
a
they?
little bit to like where it started season 1 and season 2. Because right now I feel like they're adding too many futuristic stuff. But right now it's well balanced. But I just hope they don't fuck up and add like futuristic stuff to it, to where it just makes it all like, you know.
I see what you mean. I mean, but it's not. It's
I mean,
not
I know it
always.
has the cartoony vibe and everything to it, which is a little bit futuristic, but just, you know, slow it down a little bit with all this shadow stuff and everything.
I feel like what they're gonna end up doing, probably adding more more stuff, probably like a old western type feel, and then like half type, and then a kind of like futuristic at the same time. Like they should make like, my opinion, they should make Salty down towards Fatal Fields and all that. They should make that all the old western, and then like from Shifty Shafts up towards that all the way till Tilted, Leaky Lake, all that. Make that futuristic. That'll be kind of dope, like half and half. I don't know. I think that'll be lit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are my opinions on it. But I kind of want to shift you on some crazy stories that we kind of got as employees, and I want Prax 7 to be the customer in this situation. Me and my wife have worked at a lot of. We have worked at fast food places, and we have worked at Walmart. I'm currently a stalker at Walmart. She's a cashier at Walmart. And I just think it's funny because she said, babe, what was it about the fries?
Oh, somebody came back to the window and said the fries was too hot.
How can a fry be too hot? Like, Prax7 was saying he got mad the other day. Go ahead and tell him the story also.
But I honestly, like, it's kind of dumb for them to go back to the store and, like, complain about it. But honestly, sometimes I'll be going to fast foods and the fries be too damn hot. Like,
bro.
And, like, usually when you go to a fast food, it's because you're hungry. And you just want to get something in your stomach. That's why it's called a fast food place. So, bro, when they're just straight out of the oven, just hot, and you try to put a fry in your mouth, you gotta you just can't. It feels so bad getting your tongue burnt by it, and you just can't eat, and it's uncomfortable to eat the other stuff afterwards. So I mean, I feel the customers in that part, but I think it's kind of petty to just go back and complain about a damn hot fry.
Bro, you got hot fries. Be happy you got hot fries. What? Like, some people complain because fries be too cold. Never have I heard a customer complain over hot fries, bro. That's insane to me.
Yeah, that's petty. That's petty,
bro. And she said there was another one that was asking for like a.
It's a good thing for them to be hot. I like my fries hot and crunchy.
Right.
Not too hot.
Bro, when that thing is warm and it hits you, but it feels so good and warm inside, bro. So I don't know why they're complaining about it. That's crazy. But she said there was another one. Go ahead, complaining about like number one thing.
Oh heck!
You there?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh, so one day it was lady, y'all. Like she came. And she was like, well, I ordered on number one, and there's no bacon on it. And, you know, at Burger King, the number one is the sausage burger, you know? So she like, oh, it wasn't no bacon on it. I was like, okay, because you ordered number one. She was like, right. I'm like, right. So why you complaining? Ain't no bacon on it. She was like, I wanted bacon. I said, okay, why you just order number two? Oh, I didn't see the number two. Well, the
What?
number two is right next to the number one. So how you not see the number two?
Bro, people retarded, bro. I mean, that's not politically right. I'm sorry. The politically right word for retarded is mentally. What is it? Mentally.
Disabled.
Mentally. What is it? Come on, bro. It's not. Hey, hold up, bro. I try to remember the politically way to say retarded is mentally challenged. That's what it is. Mentally challenged. Those are mentally challenged people, bro. Like, how do you not see the number two right next to the number one when you're gonna order? That's insane to me. But
Right.
I can't be judging, bro, because that's some shit I would do those low key.
bro, because you mentally challenged. Hell wrong with them.
That's I can see myself doing that.
Nah, bro. Look, like one thing they will always be is like, oh, let me speak to your manager, bro. The manager do the same thing, bro. Like the manager roast you after you leave. You don't understand. Like it's so funny, like. Because you say, let me speak to your manager. They'll be like, okay, how may I help you, ma'am? Next thing you know, as soon as you leave, bro, that lady was dumb, bro. And they start getting on you. Like, you have no idea. That goes on with everything. Even whether you drive through, whether you know it or not, and you leave, those people are talking about you. If you was being extra petty, like, yo, let me get my food extra hot, they're like, they start flaming you for it. Like it's crazy. But as soon as they pull up to the window, they be like, "Hi, how you doing, man?" But they be cursing you. They be cursing you out as soon as they close that window. I guarantee you. Read people's lips next time. It's crazy. But and it'd be the worst part when when someone's like, "Let me speak to your manager," and the manager says the same thing that you just told them. Yes. I get annoyed because I'm like, bro, I just told you the same thing. You could have just prevented this whole waste of time, but. People just want to be petty, man. But then at the same time, you feel good that, like, you know, I told you. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was right. So, and then, like, Walmart-wise, it just felt, like, real messed up. Because, like, for example, I'm a stalker. They'll ask me questions that only cashiers know. I don't know, lady. Like, why are you asking me these questions I don't understand? It's like, well, you work here. I'm like, I wasn't trained for that. You know what I mean? Like they'll ask my wife when she's a cashier. They'll be like, "Hey, where does this go?" She doesn't know. She doesn't go to the back. She wasn't trained in the back. She was trained to be up there, you know, cashing people out. But what do you think about that, Prax? Like the customer, you probably that one type. To be honest,
one type to what?
To go to the customer. Let me talk to your manager. You that type?
I mean, nah.
I feel like if it calls for it,
to like, if somebody at Walmart, if like a cashier or something is like, treating you like the way they're not supposed to treat you, then I'd probably say something to them. But yeah.
No, but managers at Walmart, alright, that I understand. But fast food managers just don't care. Trust me, they're getting paid like so little for the work they do. So managers at fast food do not give a damn. Now, if you talk to a manager at Walmart, they'll give a damn. They would, because if you tell a complaint to a manager, they'll be on you. Especially if they're like one of those managers, they'll be like, "Go ahead."
Like me, what I would do is in like a fast food. If you're, let's say you're the cashier and you're treating me with like an attitude and all, then shit, I'm gonna treat you with an attitude back.
Right, yeah, right.
Like I'm not gonna ask for a manager or anything, but if I get my food and there's something wrong with it, then you best believe I'm gonna go back and be like, "Nigga, y'all better fix this shit, or we gonna have some problems."
Right, I understand that. That's what I understand. But like, some people are, bro. When I say some people are stupid, crazy, bro, like over the smallest stuff, bro. I'm like, bro. I mean. And they be trying to finesse like crazy. You'll be surprised how many people try to finesse. My girl can tell you most stories because she was a manager at Burger King. Like,
but now one thing at Walmart makes me mad is with the customers. It's like I be bagging up like all their stuff, and they just sit there and like instead of putting their bags in a cart or whatever, they just sit there and stare at me like I'm supposed to do it. So I'm like, I'm paying. So I'm like, if you're not doing it, I'm not there.
Right. If they're not doing it, then what not? But what are you telling me about when people put their card in? Like they put the card in the machine or whatever?
Yeah, well, I don't know how to say the right word, so I'm just say people. But like these people at this Walmart, they don't care about how much they order they be. They order could be like 400, $5 dollars. They just put their card in. Black people, on the other hand, we be like, how much it cost? That's too much. You gotta take that off. Man. I ain't
Bro,
gonna
I'm
pay.
the type where if I'm
Yeah.
buying something, I'll have my card in my hand and I'll wait and look. If this goes like, I'm cheap, bro. You can ask my wife. I am cheap. There's nothing in my house that grocery wise is not great value. That's why I am cheap. I can admit it, okay? And I use the discounts. I play no roles. I can be honest. When it goes past like $40, I'm like, take that out. Nope. Nope.
Real.
Ain't no credit card going in, ain't no debit card going in until you know what I'm saying, until it's right. Some people just put in the credit card and pay it off or whatever. Like, oh, that's too much after they pay for it. Now you got to go back in line and do a whole bunch of struggle. You could have just been like, hey, can you take that out in the first place? So, bro, people out here is annoying. You have no idea. But yeah, anything else you want to say, Wyatt, about like people at Walmart or something?
Nah, at Burger King though, since I've been a manager for like 4 months, right? You see so much crazy stuff. How many people try to like come back and replace their food, or how many
Finesse. Yeah.
people
I
try to
am
get
back.
it back without a receipt? Like, if you ain't got your receipt back, you ain't getting no money or no food. And then they literally get mad. I remember this one time, like, man, he threw his food at me, and I'm like, oh
That's
no,
crazy, bro.
hell no.
And by the way, I was not
Some man
there.
threw his food at you.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I wasn't there when that happened. I already started working at Walmart before her.
What the hell?
Yes, bro. Like, people are crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you, people are crazy. Like, hey, y'all, just listen to everybody out there listening. I'm gonna wrap up the podcast. We have been talking for a while. Hope you guys did have a good one listening, but you do not be one of those customers that we talked about. Please try to either contain yourself, find a different way, calm your anger issues. Go to anger management class. Do something, because y'all be tripping. But I hope you guys did enjoy the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed my wife being here, Prac 7. I hope you guys enjoyed my theories on it, my predictions for season 7. And if you guys did, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. And until next time, we're out. Y'all say peace. Y'all say peace.